Let it be known that there are more games out there besides Warhammer, Bolt Action, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Flames of War. God knows how long this keeps going on. But there are truly more games that take place not just in the future, but in the past, but right here in the middle, which is something pretty neat. I'm of course talking about Specter Operations by Spectre Miniatures. Now I stumbled across this game just looking around the internet, just trying to see if there's anything else besides what was mentioned here. You normally have all these games set in the distant future, another galaxy, or all the way in the past. I stumbled across this because it was modern military. Now, from what I've seen on the website, it's Spectre's Operations is a tabletop skirmish war game, and it takes place pretty much in our time right now, modern times, and it's an operations inducing world of action and intrigue where special forces, intelligence agents, and military contractors are on the front line, carrying out covert operations. I cannot speak today. Uh, Against a multitude of adversaries, and this includes enemy nations, unstable regimes, ruthless warlords, insurgents, mercenaries, and paramilitary groups. Now, it says here that the game mechanics within this book are in the rule book. I'm sorry, are realistic, fast-paced, quick to learn, optimized for two players or more, up to four players with 40 models. Now, just taking a look here at some of these models here, they are very nicely detailed. Aside from the fact that they are going to be made of metal, I really like the detail that's going on in these. I mean, even the little German Shepherd there has his own little bulletproof vest, which is really neat to look at. I'm looking here at the everyone here is just kitted out with some of the coolest detail. Now, of course, with Spectre miniatures, they don't supply the bases. These are 28 millimeter. They do sell the bases on their website. As far as I know, right now you can't buy this in stores, but you can order from the website, which I will have in the description. I'm taking a look at this, and I'm just thinking this is amazing. Now, I'm going to go ahead and switch over here to the next bit. Oh, let me go ahead and get that up. Now, this is some of the adversaries you're going to be facing, and these are the This is the cartels, and this is actually really cool because it looks like they put a lot of effort into this. I mean, wow. I mean, I would probably not play as the cartel because I want to be the Marines and just shoot these guys all to hell. But look at all that detail that does go into there. You look at that. You got little tattoos on these guys as well, and I'm pretty sure these were drawn in by pen. A lot of this is really nice. Like I said, once again, these are metal. These are metal casts, so yeah, they're gonna be a little pain in the butt to pin together, and probably a little hard to paint. But by the looks of this, whoever did these did a fantastic job, and oh man, I cannot get over the way these look. Now, going over again to the rules here, it says that there is a wide range of battlefield conditions. You have vehicle combat, which is very nice. Air support, covert ops, civilians on the battlefield. You can actually deploy civilians, probably use them as cover or something. That's probably what I would do. Let me see. They have a wide range of things here to actually use here. Spectre Operations rules are part of the Spectre Miniatures brand, painstakingly researched and designed with advanced advice from military consultants. Now that's very interesting. They actually had consultants working on these rule books just so they could make them fast paced and as accurate as they can. So I'm guessing like something like an M16 is going to be hitting pretty hard, whereas an AK will hit even harder. And these vehicles just blow me away. Look at that detail. Now the vehicles I have seen here that they are actually both resin and a bit of metal, but these look amazing. Now, of course, this is the sweet stuff right here. This is a sweet thing because you're getting these vehicles, and it's not just the buggy. I did see on there quite a few Humvees. I think I put a picture up there somewhere. It'll pop up at some point. I'm not really paying attention. Uh, the miniatures, the scenery, there is quite a bit. They have civilians. Now, these are the forces you can choose from. You got the UKSF, which is the SAS, the Task Force, Nomad, and Undercover Ops. You have the US SOF and SF, which is DEV GRU, Rangers, Green Berets, Tier 1 Operators, Task Force, Nomad, and of course, Covert Ops. You have more covert operations. Tier 1, of course, Organized Crime, Cartel, and Criminal Element. Some of these were in. Oh, there we go. There's the Humvees. I didn't even see that. Anyhow, there's also the Russian forces for our edgelords. And we got insurgents, militia, and regular forces. Civilians, you've also got African militia, rebels, and African forces. The vehicles, the scenery, it's all amazing. from what I'm seeing here, I mean, this just looks like one heck of a system to play with. I'm actually going to look into this a little bit more later on down the line because I'm really, really impressed with how this is. And this is, something different besides just playing, like I said, bolt action or any one of the games set in the future. Because we've already gone back in time to World War II. We've already been into the future. We've been into the far future. We've been in the galaxy far, far away where nothing is still changed. This is just something set in modern times. This is something like you can, if you're like a CS:GO player, Call of Duty, or even a Battlefield, you just run around playing any kind of scenario you want. Now, this truck right here, this is also one of the models they sell. Someone was looking at it with me, and they said it looks like a Tonka toy or something. It's like, actually, that's something that I saw on the website itself, and it actually blows me away. They're like these small scale trucks. I mean, the vehicles are all cast in resin, of course. They're 1/50th the size, so they're a pretty decent size. And what also blew me away is that these things are not all that expensive. I mean, just looking at that truck, I believe it was like $12 just for it. It's like, wow, you can't even get a Tamiya model for $12 like that. And of course, all the scenery you see there is stuff that they have for sale on their website. They have the barrels there, the little garbage that you see. I remember seeing ACs and automatic AA guns, and it was really cool because I'm thinking that could be like some sort of objective, or if you're playing one of their capture the VIPs, that'd be pretty cool because they do have a Kim Jong Il, Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, and Vladimir Putin. But that's all I got for right now. We'll see you later.
Right now with 25 millimeter. I will need to pull off the position as we are at danger close.